Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you've got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Garrett Richards gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he was really solid, close to 20 wins. This year, I expect a lot of the same.
And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. You can go get him with the best of anyone.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Richard steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Kyle Schwarber steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
To 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Simmons on to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Jorge Soler will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Angels nothing. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he was the Cy Young Award winner last year. You know he's one of the best pitchers in all of the game, and he's looking to prove that that award last year was no fluke.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all of the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gloved by Russell. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now, Mike Trout. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Still 2-2. Popped high in the air. Russell is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Albert Pujols set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. It remains 1-0. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Richards gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters, make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Standing in now, Shane Victorino. Hit hard to short, taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first takes care of Victorino for out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, Miguel Montero.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Pitch popped up. Escobar is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. C.J. Cron will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that's low, ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. I want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Yunel Escobar takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Johnny Giavotella gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jason Hayward is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And don't worry, folks, if you can't get enough baseball tonight, we've got plenty more to bring you over the months to come as you get a look at our upcoming schedule. Chris Bryant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Grounded to third. Escobar is there. In time to first, and there are two away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Richards peers in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Backhanded. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Craig Gentry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And 1 away now here in the Angel third.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun stands in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. 2 out, nobody on. Tap foul at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this is what you call a big league curveball. Look at this thing just move. A 15-inch break. I mean, that is filthy.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To short, hit hard. Simmons has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in now, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Richards is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. C.J. Cron is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Soto.
Giovanni Soto stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The switch hitter and catalyst Shane Victorino will start things out when we come back. It's the Cubs 2 and the Angels nothing. And there is the flying Hawaiian Shane Victorino. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And the count will be full. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Miguel Montero in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Richards comes set. Here's the 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gentry. One away.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. You've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy, and this ball just has zero carry to it.
Jason Hayward will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Chris Bryant will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Giavotella, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Anthony Rizzo will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Angels nothing. Andrelton Simmons will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there, and comes through with a solid single.
Johnny Giavotella will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Craig Gentry will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Swing and a shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Victorino looking up. Gone! A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. And the Angels have drawn even now at 3 apiece.
And he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
Albert Pujols will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Kyle Schwarber makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Jorge Soler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a hit.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout, still going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, we've seen this guy do some pretty acrobatic things out there in the outfield. And he takes a pretty good route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure that anybody catches this ball as it winds up out of his reach and off the wall.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Mike Morin is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
In now, Addison Russell. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Hot shot to third. Oh, great stop by Escobar. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Into the box now, Shane Victorino. Hit out towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 4 and the Angels 3. C.J. Cron will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
This is line to left, and this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, that was a slider, but he didn't seem to have too much trouble with that one. He rips this right down the line. He'll wind up making it into second with a leadoff double.
Giovanni Soto will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jean Machi is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Jean Machi.
So striding in, Giovanni Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to hold the lead. And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make one away.
Normally, when you hear guys talk about changing the sight levels, that's sort of code for fastball up, changeup down. But here, look where the changeup is. I don't know if that was by design or what, but this was way up there in the hitting zone. I think he caught a break there.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you know it's just the 6th inning, but you kind of get the sense that they need to come up with something here. So that could be a really costly strikeout.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Grounder down the line at third. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Miguel Montero will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. He's got it 1 away.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Chris Bryant stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, now I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard towards second. Oh, and he misses it. The recovery throw won't be in time, and the bases become loaded now on what should be scored an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit hard to short. On to Giavotella for the force, and that'll end the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Johnny Giavotella steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
Craig Gentry will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. So now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cole Calhoun. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Neil Ramirez is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Neil Ramirez.
Mike Trout will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded, foul. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. Score holds at 4-3. Corey Rasmus is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Corey Rasmus.
Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that is not good.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Addison Russell will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Just a great 2-strike pitch right there. And that's all you can say. As a hitter, you're seeing fastball out of his hand, and then boom! Just disappears on you.
Into the box now, Shane Victorino. And this is taken by Victorino to even the count at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Albert Pujols will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Giovanni Soto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Miguel Montero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he is out.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. And you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Chris Bryant takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Hit hard, up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
That's a big run in a game like this. That makes it a 2-run game now here in the top of the 9th. So now you give your guy a little extra breathing room out there in the bottom half. He'll appreciate it, believe me.
Kyle Schwarber steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 5 and the Angels 3. Yunel Escobar will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Johnny Giavotella makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Zobrist is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, I think he had to go a little beyond the call of duty here to finish this one off, but he winds up getting the final 7 outs, and that will earn him the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-3. Good night from Anaheim.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Garrett Richards. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs total 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 5-3. The Phillies got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 2-1. The Brew Crew combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants, 3-2. The Washington Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves, 4-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks smacked 15 team hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 11-1. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-2. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-3. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. The Twins pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-1. The Indians got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-0. The Chicago White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The Texas Rangers allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.